So gym makeup, should we not? I'm going to give you my take on it. So basically, I feel like that me personally, I mainly do when I go to the gym, weights. I do a little bit of cardio, but not loads of cardio. So I'm not particularly like sweating like crazy. And how I feel about the gym is I need to feel good when I go to the gym. I work harder. That's just how it is for me. So I don't like to wake up really late and feel really dirty with like filthy, oily hair and go and just feel horrible because there's so many mirrors in there. And if I look bad, I feel less energetic. And I know that's silly and it doesn't make any sense at all, but that's just how I feel about it. So I'm more likely to try and wake up in plenty of time so I can have a drink, have my coffee, have a quick shower, put on my kit, and I do a tiny bit of makeup. And it's just for me psychologically. So I feel good when I'm in there and I catch sight of myself in the mirror. I'm working out. I just feel good. And it's not a lot of makeup, but I like wearing makeup. As I say, I'm not someone that does spin classes or things that make you, I probably should actually, but I'm more likely to do a Pilates class or a general gym, which is lots of weights, a little bit of bike, a little bit of rowing. So I'm never kind of constantly sweating. But so maybe it's different if you're more just total cardio. So I'm just going to show you what I'm going to put on now to go to the gym and how I feel good when I go to the gym. So after I've cleansed my face, I keep a mist in the fridge. I like to do that because I literally just rub my face with it. I know that sounds crazy, but I just rub all over. It's a bit like using your tools, but that's quicker and it's ready. And then I do a spritz. At that stage, I'd probably make a coffee anyway. And then I like this coffee exhale. Now that we're talking about coffee, it's just really, I guess, I don't drink a lot of coffee, but I do like one in the morning. And I discovered this company that make coffee beans, which are made in a way that it's got the highest possible antioxidants and all of the good stuff that can be in coffee. And I have a little grinder and a little AeroPress, and I just make one coffee, just black, and I have that in the morning. So just to set the scene, put my mist on. I don't actually put moisturizer on, especially this time of year, because I'm more oily and I want the little bit of makeup that I'm putting on to stay on anyway. So I use a really light SPF. I'm going to use this one by Beauty Pie, but anything. I mean, this is really not about product particularly. This is just about what I like to do, because I'm also really interested to know what other people think about this. Do you put makeup on for an exercise class? Like me, do you want to just feel good? Because if you feel good, you look good, you feel more energetic. Or are you someone that feels that makeup is completely unnecessary and you would never ever dream of putting it on for an exercise class or the gym? So I do my SPF all over because I walk to the gym and then I usually go on from there to do like a bit of shopping or whatever, and then I'll go back home. So I know I'm kind of out this time of year in the sun. I'll do the backs of my hands a little bit as well. So I put a layer of SPF. So this is basically like my moisturizer / SPF for the morning until I have another shower or whatever. But that's what I like to do. The next thing I do is it's concealer. I actually use my foundation because I find it really long wearing, but I apply it in a way that it is basically just a bit patchworky. So I like to just put it here and here. If I see this in the gym mirror and this is all red round here and I look really awful, I just feel like, oh, I've got no energy and I wish I wasn't here. If I look in the mirror and I look quite good, I'm like, come on, I'll lift heavier weights. I'm going to do more exercise. So it is a psychological thing. So I'm not trying to impress anyone in my gym, that's for sure. I don't care about what people think. This is solely for me and for no one else. So I just go here, here, and maybe 3 dots on my chin and then just there. And that's it. I wouldn't bother with anywhere else, but that will make a real difference to how I feel. And it's such a thin layer that I don't need to set it. It's self-setting. As I say, you could just use a little bit of concealer, would be absolutely fine. As well, that would do the trick. In terms of actual concealer, I don't usually bother at all unless if I did have, like, if this was bigger, this spot here, and it was bothering me, then I think that's worth covering before the gym because you're only going to be looking at it the whole time you're there. And that would really annoy me if that was big and screaming out. So I would cover that. Under eyes, I'm not too worried about, but I might put a tiny bit of concealer. I'm more concerned with all this redness around there, and that's kind of gone. So I think what I'm saying is, for me, gym makeup is about what is going to make you feel good. So if you're someone that always just wants your eyes to look open and you've got 2 minutes to do your makeup before the gym, then it's probably curling your eyelashes and mascara for you. That's the thing that's going to make you feel good when you're in the gym. For me, the main thing is this coverage here. That will just make me feel good. If I do nothing else, I will just do that. Covering a spot. I mean, if you've got problematic skin, then again, I think putting on a tinted moisturizer all over or a BB cream or something that just is a little something that, again, just makes you feel good, then that may be your thing. Or if it's eyebrows, it's your thing, maybe just a bit of eyebrow pencil is going to make all the difference to you. So I feel like there's no strict kind of, this is gym makeup. I think the question is gym makeup a thing? I think it is. I love it. And then in terms of what you do, it really is dependent on you. Next thing I'll do is a little tiny bit of blush. I'll use a cream blush, or actually a liquid is good as well. A couple of dots of liquid. And then just pat that into the skin. This is like no makeup on steroids. Completely, you cannot see it at all. If it was a winter morning, I might use like a cream blush like this colour because I'd be looking so tired and feeling so washed out. I might even do more of a pink cheek, and that would really give me energy. As I say, it's just what suits you. I'm not someone that even if I get hot, I get very red in the face. So blush is always helpful for me. It psychologically tricks me into thinking I'm more awake and alive than I really am. Next thing I'm going to do is curl my eyelashes. If I'm pushed for time, that'll be it. I won't put anything on them. And then I'll just put a little tiny bit of mascara at the roots. I don't actually bother with any underneath. I'll just do that. Or if you are going to be doing more of a cardio session, then a waterproof mascara is probably going to be better. Or you could use a tubey mascara and just go really at the root so you get that kind of density there. Next thing I do is brows. I use a brow gel and I just push my brows up. That's amazing how good I feel after that. I can't even describe how much better I feel when I brush up my brows. I feel I'm ready for this session. The last thing I'll do before the gym, and this for me is an essential, is lip liner. Now, I know that sounds crazy. Why do you need lip liner in the gym? I will just do this. If that's all I have time to do, I'll still do that, because when I can see my lip looking nice, my lower lip looking nice, again, I just feel better. I can't really put it down to anything other than that. It just makes me feel better. I'll just go with the lip. I mean, it might be because my lower lip is my bugbear. So as much as this is around here to get rid of this redness, my lower lip, once it's slightly overdrawn, everything is right with the world. And then to finish off, I'll use a tinted lip balm. I might just use a regular lip balm. That's got a bit of colour in it, but... And then pat that in. So that's the finished look for me. And as I say, if I've got less time, this has probably taken me 4 or 5 minutes. If I've got less time than that, then me personally, I'd want to use my foundation around here, just a thin layer. I'd want to curl my eyelashes. I can do without the mascara. And I would want to do my lower lip. If I've got more time, I will do the blush, put a bit of mascara on and put a tinted lip balm on. and I'd be very, very happy now. And I actually feel more energetic and I want to go to the gym now. But if I had even more time, when I'm feeling a bit extra, and I do this sometimes because this is my sleepy eye, and sometimes in the morning, this eye is so hooded that it really annoys me in the gym. So sometimes if I'm kind of think, oh, I've got another minute, I'll take a little bit of eyeshadow, literally a dark brown, and just rub it into my socket. This is going to look like nothing. And you're going to be like, okay, but that suddenly looks like you've got eye sockets and your eyes are open. And less so on this eye. Sometimes I do that for the gym, but it's really not essential. That's when I'm feeling extra and I've got more time and I just think my eyes are almost looking like they're still asleep. But that's kind of it. Or actually, I'm lying. Once or twice, I've put a tiny bit of elevated glow here. Again, it just catches the light. It looks nice in the mirror. But I very rarely do all of that together. It just depends how I feel. And if I can just get the couple of basic things on, then I know I'm going to feel really good. And that is my gym makeup. As I say, I would love to hear in the comments, do you put makeup on for the gym? What kind of workout do you do? Are there any products that you swear by? What's your bugbear? What's the thing that if you change it or if you add, you know that you're going to have a really, really good workout? So let me know in the comments and I'll see you soon.